Ever wondered what is organic and why so many people are advocating towards it even though it is so expensive? So, in this video, we would discover what is organic foods, discuss scientific evidence or the lack of evidence in organic products, and finally analyzing whether organic foods is worth the investment for your healthy lifestyle. Hi, I'm Hani. I'm a nutritionist that helps working mothers like you to balance your weight loss journey with wholesome foods and practical ways to sustain your healthy lifestyle in the middle of a busy schedule. So let's go. So, what is organic foods? The USDA defined organic food as how it cannot be made rather than how it can be made, must be produced without the use of sewage sludge fertilizers, more synthetic fertilizers, and pesticide, genetic engineering, growth hormones, radiation, and antibiotics. Basically, in basic English, organic foods are fruits, vegetables, beef, and all those fresh produce need to be produced in organic methods. This means these food need to be grown without pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers, and non-GMO. And the most important part that we have to recognize about organic food that it needs to comply to the nation's standards, because every nation have different definition of organic. And in Malaysia, organic food is still considered very young because it was just pioneered in 1990. So in Malaysian standard, we call it MS, and it is established to implement the processes, the certification, making sure how it is labeled properly, and it is still an ongoing process. So why does our consumers perceive organic food as healthy? The main reason why consumers choosing organic food over conventional ones, the normal ones, because they believe that organic food are more healthier or has superior nutritional content. So is this true? Based on systemic reviews by Bransky et al. 2014, the organic crops has higher antioxidant concentrations such as polyphenols, increased levels of omega-3 in organic milk, improved fatty acids in organic meat products. Besides that, we also found that conventional crops have higher levels of toxic metal cadmium and 4 times more likely to contain pesticide residues, while organic foods have been shown to have lower levels of toxic metabolites, including heavy metals such as cadmium, synthetic fertilizer, and pesticide residues. Organic food consumption may reduce exposure to antibiotic-resistant bacteria. All of this is a lot of information, a lot of fog, a lot of smokes and screens. But let's go into the tedious part and dissecting what this actually means. There is a slight higher amounts of specific macronutrients such as beta-carotene, alpha-carotene, lutein, zeaxanthin in organic produce, such as the studies by Ribas Agusti 2019 that they found out the commercial organic beef has 170% more linoleic acid and 17% less cholesterol than conventional beef. And truth to be said, how the studies work is that they compare two different samples and then they test it out in the lab. And another selling point of organic produce is the lack of pesticide exposure. So there is considerable controversy about health risks as chronic low-level dietary pesticide exposure and lower levels of pesticide residue accretion is observed during consumption of organic food. But still, in a bigger picture, we do not have any certainty on how this may impact the health of the consumer. Remember, the key for health and safety is in the dosage. You could say that from the face value, organic food is indeed superior in nutritional value. But humans like me and you are far more complex than that. Why? Because even if we are talking about human clinical trials that studies the health benefits of organic diets versus the normal conventional ones, there is actually little to no difference between the organic groups and the non-organic ones. As Track 2010 found that there is no significant difference between organic and non-organic. People in their plasma glucose, uric acid, triglycerides, cholesterol, and antioxidant markers of adults of healthy German men. Also, there's another studies in 2016 where they are studying the growth stimulating hormone GSH after consuming conventional juice versus the organic ones. They found out there is increase of GSH after drinking the juice, but the difference between organic and non-organic are too small. Interestingly, we can argue a lot of studies that showed for pro-organic food. When we look into it, the methodology, how they do the research is actually quite poor, and it is discussed by M. Haber et al. 2011. And besides, the increase of health markers among the studies in pro-organic foods is because it can be contributed by the overall healthy diets. So that is why it is hard to say that the improvement of their health is due to the organic diet, or is it because the overall intake of their food and diet has been healthy. There's vegetables, there's meats, so that's why their health became better. And also, currently speaking, there is no evidence-based study on long-term health benefits of organic food intake. So, is organic food worth the hefty investment? In my humble opinion, it should be obvious that my stance on organic food has its nuances. For me, in my current lifestyle, I do not need any organic foods as it is way too expensive for my budget, and its benefits is way too small for me to even consider. I much rather have a way smaller budget but still hitting my 2-3 servings of fruits, my 3 to 5 servings of vegetables every day, as this is the guideline of our Malaysian food pyramid. So, the debate over organic food is undoubtedly intricate. There's a lot of stuff you need to consider, whether it is healthy or not, or whether these healthy markers are even going to be matter in the long term. And thus, the perception of organic food, while it is inherently correct, it is inherently true and proven, but the longer picture, the bigger picture remains inconclusive. Ultimately, the key lies in understanding the health is a holistic concept. Whether you want to embrace the organic life, and it is still crucial to prioritize a well-rounded or wholesome diet that suits your lifestyle and your financial capacity.